Brentford 2, Bristol City 2. Two feelings right now: angry and just absolutely gutted. Absolutely dominated them, and it's not like the last two games where I can say we were poor. By the sounds of things, we played really well, and I don't need to look at that. All I need to do is look at the stats to see we absolutely dominated them. So now I'll go through the game first. So they got a goal in the 5th minute to go 1-0 up. By the sounds of it, it was poor defending. Now, I can't really say anything because I said bring in Dean and Barbo. He brought them in, and same problem, poor defending. No Rick Henry today, but we should. I think we do need to work on our defending a lot, and I think if Harley Dean does end up going, we do need to sign another centre-back. A defensive fault, and then at half-time, still 1-0. Well, according to Brentford, we'd had quite a few good efforts saved, and I look at the stats, we'd had 13 shots, they'd had 1. We'd had 13 shots, scored 0 goals. They'd had 1 shot. They'd scored with their only shot, basically, and we'd had 13 and not scored. So very unlucky in the first half. Second half, Ollie Watkins, I said he should have started. He did start him, but he started him out on the left, which I predicted, and cross comes in. Fantastic header from Ollie Watkins. 1-1, just 11 minutes into the second half, game on. And then around sort of like 70th minute mark, he brings on Maupay for Vibe. How Maupay didn't start over Vibe in previous games, I will never know. Vibe was rubbish again last night by the sounds of it. And of just a few minutes after coming on, Neil Maupay scores, puts us 2-1 up. Fantastic goal. Round the centre of the box, into the top left corner apparently. Fantastic goal by the sounds of it. I said he should start, and I mean, if what he's done isn't enough to start on Saturday over Vibe, then I don't know what is. So we're in control of the game. Bristol City not really looking threatening at all. And then, 95th minute, their goalie, first of all, McEachran gets injured. Injures his ankle. Now, this looked really bad. Ankle injury. Went off on a stretcher, which on its own is a bad thing, but he went off with oxygen, so he's clearly in a lot of pain. So I don't really expect to see him for quite a while. Definitely going to be out for at least a few months, which is a real shame because he was looking really good this season. But that's the way things goes. It was like that for McLeod last year. Looked really good and then got a really bad injury. By the way, McLeod is back September, I think. 95th minute. 8 minutes of added time because of all the time added on for that injury. Their goalie comes up for the corner. We get the ball. We break. We're on the halfway line. Everyone's saying to shoot. We don't shoot. We try to run it towards the goal. Worried to shoot when there's no goalie in the goal from the halfway line, and we end up getting tackled. If we'd shot, yes, we might not have scored, but 50% chance we would have scored, and we would have put the game to bed 3-1. They would have no chance of coming back, yet we didn't put the game to bed. And 3 minutes later, 98th minute, 8th minute of added time, the 98th bloody minute, last minute of added time, defence fails to clear it, and yep, you guessed it, they score. And I was actually sort of listening to the commentary of it, and I was so annoyed. And because it's an hour ahead in Spain, it was literally 11 o'clock here. I was about to go to bed and I literally couldn't get to sleep last night. I was so annoyed. We let that goal in, and chance of kick-starting our season, getting 3 points, it's down to 1, and it's not really, for me, it's not a point gained, it's 2 points dropped. Another game we should win, we haven't won. And what makes it worse is our next game is Ipswich away, which, if you look at the first 4 games, Ipswich away is by a mile the hardest, and we failed to win any of our first 3. We got 1 point, so going into Ipswich away, am I confident? No. They've won all 3 of their first 3 games, whereas we've lost 2 and drawn 1, so I'm not confident. And then, well, after that we got QPR in the Cup, which obviously I want to win, but I'm not too bothered about the Cup, to be honest. I'm more focused on the league. And our next league game after Ipswich away is Wolves at home, and they've also won every game, so that's why it was so crucial to win today. We haven't done it. We just got to hope we can somehow win on Saturday away at Ipswich. If we do, I'll be absolutely delighted, but I'm not expecting a win. But we badly need one. Anyway, if you guys were at the game, let me know what you thought. By the sounds of it, Bristol City were just really jammy. We deserved the win, and we just couldn't get the ball away, and they got that equaliser. And I've said this many times, no matter how much you dominate a game, if you're only 1 goal ahead, you need to put the game to bed, because if you don't, all it takes is one moment, and suddenly you've basically been ripped off 2 points, or, well, 1 point, in this case 2 points. So yeah. Yeah, if you were at the game, as I just said, let me know what you thought. For me, one thing I'm going to say, Malpe has to start over Vibe next game. I'll let you guys know more about my preferred team in the preview. Anyway guys, leave a like on the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.